going and manufactured a way to get back in the ball game, back in the game at all, during the course of the season, and kept our heads in the game. Did a good job of that, I think, and our players kept on battling, kept on working hard, and we've been playing good baseball lately after the beginning of exams and the end of exams, and so hopefully we can keep on going.
Kyle said it was kind of a focus issue there in the middle of the season, just guys not completely focused like they have been or they need to be, and that's kind of been the difference. Is guys just been really focused down the stretch.
Who said that?
Kyle
Parker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think we were playing real good baseball at the beginning, the middle of the season. Our pitching wasn't all that good. Our offense was a little sporadic. Our defense was a little sporadic. And I think those were the things, and whatever caused that, hopefully we got it straightened out.
Talk about the environment here in the postseason. It seems different than any other time when you play games. When it's postseason at this place, it's ratcheted up 3 or 4 notches, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a great place to be as a coach. It's a great place to be during regional time. Fans come out. They've scoffed up every ticket that's available, except for some standing room only, and so we expect those to be sold, and every available place that's in this side of the fence is cheering for Clemson, and it's an exciting electric atmosphere, and we're just so glad everything worked out so we got a chance to play at home. But it doesn't ensure victory. You have to go out in the field and you have to win it.
Casey says you guys do feed off that, though. When you have that environment, he said they even fed off the fact that there was an environment at Auburn, even though it wasn't for Clemson. Just that environment, these players feed off of that.
I think all good athletes do, whether it's home or away. I think you always feed off of the fact that there are people out there cheering either for you or against you. So you got to utilize that as motivation, and hopefully we'll utilize that as real good motivation being at home.
Do you see a lot of similarities between this Alabama team and the one that was here for the regional last year? I know it's a new coach and maybe some new things going on.
We didn't play them last year, and I really honestly didn't see them play much. We were in different games, and we were practicing when we were playing, so I really never got a chance to see them play very much.
What do you think of Coach Kyle Bunn as a pitching coach?
What's that?
What do you think of Kyle Bunn as a pitching coach?
He's done a nice job for him, and he's obviously got his pitchers in shape. We've had some complete games lately, and we've been pitching well, and that's kind of been one of the things that spurred him on to playing very well at the end of the season. So he's done a nice job with it.
How's your guys' relationship? Was it harmed at all the way he left? Go to Alabama?
No. I mean, everybody's got to do what they got to do, and we want people who want to be here at Clemson, and we wanted to try something different and change, and I hope it works out well for him, and a hard worker, and I'm sure he'll do a great job.
You had some young pitchers regarding Game 2 starter or anything like that?
No, I hadn't thought about Game 2.
You had some young pitchers really step up down in that last game down at Auburn. How does that speak to the maturation of this staff and the job that Pep has done?
Well, Coach Pep has done a great job for our kids. He's got a great relationship with our players, and he's had a tough task because we've had a lot of young players that we were relying on the mound, and it caught up to us in the middle of the season, and but they've matured and given us some good innings lately, and we're counting on those guys still to give us some innings this weekend. But I think they've all matured and gotten better, and even the guys that are out there most of the time, they're older. I think they've gotten better and keep on improving all the time. So I like the way that he's done things for our baseball program, and he's got them in shape. He's got their minds right, and hopefully we'll pitch well this weekend.
He's never been to the Omaha and experienced it. He's sort of like the first time, like a lot of the players are. How has that helped in having that kind of youthful experience for him coming out, to his players and to the rest of the team? How that kind of helps motivate, if it does?
Well, there's really no substitute for experience, and at the same time, if you've got enthusiasm and you keep your mind focused where it needs to be focused, and you can lend an awful lot to his baseball program, which he has. And so the kids that haven't been there, I don't even want them thinking about it. I want them thinking about playing our game, playing baseball, trying to win, but they're trying to execute their pitches or execute their at-bats or execute what they have to do defensively. I don't want to think about all these other things. I really want to think about just playing a game, kind of like we did against Georgia Tech, and kind of like we did in the last game against Auburn. We didn't think about what was at stake because you got a chance to get tight then and just got to relax and play ball.
Pitching the most important thing this weekend, considering how well Alabama's pitching and how well you guys pitched at times during the Auburn regional?
And what was the question?
Is the pitching going to be the key this weekend, sir?
Oh, I think there's lots of keys. Obviously you got to pitch to win, but you also have to hit to win. And we're going to have to solve their pitching offensively if we want to make a run at this thing. We're going to have to hit their pitching and figure out a way to put some pressure on them on the bases and get base runners on and have them pitch with men on base. I think that's important for us. They play good defense, not give them any extra outs because they're a dangerous team offensively. Putting extra base runners on, throw strikes. And so there's a lot of keys to this weekend. It doesn't just rely on pitching. There's a lot of keys to it.